Hi everyone! It's been a really long time. A lot of stuff has happened with me and my animals. I'm up and down with like emotions and stuff, so it's been a bit between videos, but this one's gonna be a little short, but I have something cool to show you guys. Something I've been wanting to do since I was little. My snake had babies! My ball python finally had babies. She's been being bred for like the past 3 years and she just never laid eggs. And this year, more than a couple months ago now, like 3 months ago, she laid a clutch of 6 perfect eggs, and then the babies hatched perfectly healthy, and it couldn't have gone better. And she went right back to eating, and it's like childhood dream come true. And pretty much all the snakes already have somewhere to go, so I want to make this video really quick because one of them is leaving to its new home tomorrow with some of my 4-H'ers. I help run a reptile 4-H youth group, and a lot of them want snakes, and it's nice for them to go to people that I know. I don't know what the future looks like when it comes to breeding. I do have like an entire room back there that it looks like it's closed right now, or open. What? The door back there is like my snake room. It was like a double walk-in closet, but gutted it and added extra electricity and everything, and it's like temperature controlled, so that's where all the ball pythons live and a couple other critters. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys the mom and dad and then show you guys the babies before they go to their new homes. Alright, so this is Mama. She's my cheapest ball python when it comes to the price I paid for her, but she is my favorite. I think she's so pretty and she's so sweet, and she eats so well. Like, she'll eat anything at any time. But yeah, she's a little bit wet because I just wet down the enclosures, but see if I can. Her eyes are really pretty. You've seen her before. Her name's Cupquake, but oh, come on, there we go. Oh, for a second. Well, there we go. Yay, there she is. Kind of. You've seen her before in some of my videos, and you'll see her a lot on my Instagram account. And if you want to see pictures of the eggs and her sitting on the eggs for that first day, the incubator, or the babies when they first hatched, go to my Instagram account. It's linked in almost, I think all of my videos will be linked in this one. And that's where you can see like everything leading up to this video. But yeah, I think she's like, right now, 2,500 grams. So she's a big girl. But like, I do not overfeed my ball pythons. A lot of people will like bulk up their animals really quickly when they're really young, and they end up with all sorts of problems, and it's just not healthy. They do need a lot of extra weight when they're gonna have babies because they don't create new weight for the eggs. They actually use their own weight. They put it into the eggs. They don't gain weight when they're gravid. And then they lose all that when they lay the eggs. So they have to have a little bit of extra pounds on there. That's why she's a little extra thick. But yeah, her tail tapers nicely. She doesn't have like that sausage butt that some fat snakes have. She's just a big girl. She's almost 4 feet actually. Yeah, but she is a pastel lesser possible yellow belly, but because she's already yellow, it's very hard to tell. And of course the snakes that hatched, it's also really hard to tell if they have yellow belly. But yeah, so she's a pastel lesser. Her name's Cupquake, and she was my first ever ball python, and I got her with the intentions of her one day having babies. And yeah, she's a sweetheart. She's a sweetheart. So one more look at her. Oh, okay, she's camera shy, I guess. I'm gonna be doing a video soon of like a meet all my animals video because I think I have more animals than before, and some of them might have passed away. Things happen when you have like 40 animals. And in the back, if I scoot out of the way, there's a big bird cage that takes up like the whole middle part of this room. That's my pet Starling. That wasn't on purpose. I'm gonna have a video on him. You can once again see stuff about him on my Instagram, but he was found when he was teeny tiny, still pink, in a field, no mom or dad anywhere, really hot out, and was by my house. And I decided to raise him because he's an invasive species and rehabbers don't take them. And it is legal. It's legal to have them. And he's amazing. He's like, it was so stressful raising him, but now he's independent and he's amazing and he's crazy. He's really crazy. He's very needy, but he's like my best friend. Like, I love him to death, and I'm so happy he made it because there were times where I wasn't sure if he was going to, because he was wild and like you don't know what's going on internally, you don't know why he was abandoned or what happened, but he made it. So I'll make a video on that. Sorry, I'm rambling now. Anyway, I'm gonna go get the dad. All right, I'm back with the dad. He's actually posing. Let's see. There he is. Yay, nice view. He looks kind of green in this light, but he's not green. He is a crystal, so he's a Mojave special. Those are his morphs that make up a crystal. His name is Cream Puff. All of my ball pythons, as you might know if you've watched my other videos, are named after desserts that start with a C. So this is Cream Puff, and he's very stiff. He's always stiff. Like, my other ball pythons are kind of like, but he's just like always really stiff. He's pretty big too, especially for a male, but as I said before, I don't like to overfeed my snakes, so he's not, you know, fat. But he was the one that was breeding with her. Like, they locked tails and everything multiple times, but it just never happened until recently, and I think they just weren't ready, or she wasn't ready yet. They can actually retain sperm for a very long time, so she could have like retained the sperm from a couple years ago and used it. Like, I don't really know, but it is him. He is the daddy. And the reason I bred these two together is because I wanted to get blue-eyed leucistic snakes, which is a pure white snake with blue eyes. Sometimes they will have other little like yellowing marks on them and such because there might be other genes at play. Like my clutch, you can see, I'll show you, but there's a little bit of yellowing on one of them, and then another one has like a stripe down its back. It's so faint you can barely see it, and as they grow up and shed more, it'll change like drastically. Sometimes they'll lose it or they'll get more yellow. So I'm keeping all the blue-eyed Lucies for now, waiting to see which one grows up to be the whitest, keeping that one, and then the other ones are going to go to different homes. But there he is. There's the daddy. Alright, I'm going to go show you all the babies now. So this isn't really in any particular order, but I guess I'll do all the blue-eyed Lucies first so you can kind of compare how they look, because they do all look a little different. Like, they have different yellowing, no yellowing, and their eyes are different colors even though they're all blue. Different shades, not colors. So this is the first one. Not in hatching order, just the first one I'm showing you. Here. I don't know their sexes yet. I have not sexed them because I'm waiting for someone that's going to mentor me in person, because I do not want to hurt them. You can hurt them so easily, be it probing or popping, so I'm waiting to sex them. And most of the people that are getting them in my 4-H group don't care if they're a boy or a girl. So, and then you can always find out later on. They go to the vet. You can even send sheds in to find out. But I will be learning very soon how to do it. So yeah, you can kind of, I don't know if you can even tell on here. Yeah, you can like barely tell, but there is a extremely faint yellowing on her. I think this is a girl because she eats like crazy and she got big so quick, which is great. When they're hatchlings, you want them to be eating like crazy. But yeah, she has, it's more of a pattern. It kind of looks like her dad's pattern, how he has like that faint yellow. But the two genes that are absolutely inside this one is Mojave and Lesser, because they are in the Bell complex. So that means that they both will make a white snake when put together. She's so sweet. Like, I think she's my favorite one out of all of them when it comes to personality, because straight out of the egg, she was like, liked people. I mean, you know, liked people, but like, she's just so, like, so chill. And I very rarely handle them because they're still babies. I don't want to stress them too much. I want to make sure they're all eating, which she's never been. It's as if she's like someone owned her already for years. Like, it's so cool how she is. And don't mind any brown spots or anything. It's they're on cocoa husk, so it kind of stains the white snakes a little bit. So you might see little brown spots and stuff. But there, here she is. I think it's a girl though. So I just grabbed this one and it's so dirty. It needs to shed really bad because the staining from the cocoa husk, which doesn't hurt them, it's just tannins, the same stuff you'll see in like water when you put leaves in it and tea, needs to shed bad because really dirty. You can even see like on the underside. It's so hard to see on the camera, but really pretty. And this one's eyes are like more, they're lighter blue. They're not like that dark blue that the first one had. And this one's a bit more pink. Less yellow, more pink. But it does have, I mean, it's so dirty. You can't even tell because that's, the brown is not the color. This one has a very faint line down its back. It's kind of, it's impossible to see on the camera. But yeah, other than that, very pink. Very pink. This might be the one that I'm gonna keep. I'm not sure yet. I'm probably not keeping the first one, even though I love the personality of it, because it's got a lot of yellowing, and my goal was to get a blue-eyed white snake. But then again, we'll see as she or he sheds out. And a little face. Oh my god, my camera sucks. This one needs to poop really bad. It's got like a sausage butt. They ate about 3 days ago, so because they're so tiny, they poop a bit more often. Oh, you hear noise in the background. It's Royale, my Starling. But this one's eyes are so pretty, if I can get it to focus. They're like so light crystal blue, and oh my goodness. And the pupils are really small. So there's like extra color. I feel like this eye looks even better than that one. Oh. Okay. That's them. I feel like this one's probably a boy because it's kind of picky with eating, and in my experience, the males are usually more picky when it comes to eating. But yeah, this one needs to poop really bad. Hopefully it's not gonna poop on me. But that's all the blue-eyed leucistics that I have. Now, there were 6, so 3 out of 6 is an awesome. It's awesome to get 3 blue-eyed leucistics. There could be other genes in there. There could be special, and there could be possibly yellow belly. We don't know. And there could be pastel. So those are the 3 things that could be making the white a little bit more funky instead of being pure white. But they're still so pretty. Alright, now we're going to move on to the ones that are not blue-eyed Lucies. And the next one I'm going to show you is the one that is going to its new home tomorrow. Now I wish I could keep all of them because I love this one so much. It's so pretty. And its personality is awesome. I think it's a girl because it eats like a champ and it got big really fast. And I don't know, I'm probably wrong on all of this, but with my other ball pythons, watching them grow, it's acting like a girl, but we'll find out eventually. But this is the one that's already has a home. Isn't she so cute? Look at her. This one is a Pastave. I don't know how people say it. It's a pastel Mojave, or Mojave pastel. So that's what causes those nice green eyes is the pastel. The lightning of it comes from the, my brain just turned off. Comes from the pastel, because pastel makes things a little bit more bright, a little more yellow, a little lighter. That's why it doesn't look just like a normal ball python. The Mojave changes a lot with the pattern, I find. Like the little alien heads. It changes that. I wish my camera would just focus where I want it to. Yeah, so that's this one. I don't know what the family has named him yet. They have an awesome setup. It's like a really big, like fancy looking tank, and they got the back blacked out. They've got the moist substrate, multiple hides, thermostat, everything, the works. And they've had it set up for a long time, so that way whenever this one was ready to go to its new home, it would have an awesome new home to go to. I think my bird is taking a bath. Yes, it is taking a bath. It's by the blanket, the red thing that's hanging there. Oh, there he goes. When he takes a bath, he all over the room, whole room covered in water. He's like a duck. But yeah, that's him. He's a little feisty, so hopefully they can tame him down a bit. But he eats so good. I don't sell or give snakes to new people until they are eating really well, frozen thawed on their own, and he's been eating amazing. Yeah, he's going to his new home tomorrow. Okay, this is the second to last one. It may just be a pastel, but it also could have special in it. It's so hard to tell. I've been comparing them like with pictures and like asking and like nobody can tell if they have special in them. I think one of the two pastels I have special in them, but like it's so hard to tell. But that's this one. Little tongue coming out. This one's ready for its new home too. I have someone that's probably going to be taking them. Just not quite yet, which is okay. I did this knowing that there was a chance that all of these ball pythons would stay with me for like a really long time. That was never an issue. Like I currently have 15 snakes and 12 of them are ball pythons because of the babies. And you know, if you're gonna do something like this, first off, research for like years. That I've been researching since I was like 9. Like this has been a dream. I literally converted my entire walk-in closet to like a room for this. But you gotta make sure you're ready to have as many babies as the snake's gonna have. You gotta be able to take the snake to emergency vet if something happens, because things do happen. And vet for all of the baby snakes, provide food for all the baby snakes, and that usually means live. When the babies first hatch with ball pythons, they're probably not going to take frozen thawed, and if you wait too long to feed them, they can die very quickly. You have to put weight on them in the beginning and they don't know how to be a snake yet. They don't know that dead rats or mice are something that they can eat. Luckily, all but 2 are taking frozen thawed, no problem. It happened pretty quickly, but you got to start them out usually with live, and usually it's live mice and not live rats. But he's being a ball python ball. Hello. But yeah, they can have anywhere from 1 to 12 babies, and I happened to get 6 babies, which was, I honestly thought I was only gonna get like 3 because she was a first-time mom, but like perfect eggs, perfect babies, perfect amount. I'm like showing him like he's like a makeup product, and I'm doing like a get ready with me video. But it's the only way it'll focus. He's being so good. Look at that little face. Ignore my nails, please. Oh my god, I need to get my nails done. It looks so bad. But I've been doing so much like things that are involve fingernails, especially with the baby bird and stuff, so my fingernails are they're just falling off right now. Baby. Alright, so the last one, I do want to let you guys know he is a little skinny because he was the runt, and it took him a long time to even accept the live food. He's not like scary skinny, but he's smaller than the rest, but he's doing great now. He eats every time, so there hasn't been any issues with him. He's doing everything normal. He's catching up to the other ones, but he is a little bit skinny. Alright, so this is the last one. He needs to shed very badly. He's literally like died from the substrate, and his eyes are a bit cloudy. He needs to shed. So he doesn't look the best right now, but it's him. That's the little runt. He honestly looks a lot better now. Like he's put on weight, but in the beginning it was very slow going. There wasn't any complications or anything. It was just that he didn't recognize food as food. He was scared of it. He was terrified of his food. But yeah, he's getting better. He actually struck at his first frozen thawed rat pup. He coiled it, but then he didn't eat it, which is fine. That's a big step for him, so it's okay. There he is. Just like stare at the camera. He's also a pastel possible special, but I think he's just pastel. I definitely think he's a boy because so picky with eating. But he also has like the same as the other pastel, which once again so hard to see, but he actually has green eyes. Okay, say bye. Alright, so that was all the babies, the mom and the dad, all their morphs. Don't know their sexes yet, but if you want to see anything leading up to this video and the process of the baby making and the baby's hatching, you can look at that on my Instagram, which I will link below. I'm gonna also make some videos soon on, like I said before, another meet all my animals, another feeding video. I'm making like a custom vivarium for all of my frogs so they can all live together in like a really giant vivarium that's like front opening, and I'm trying to make like a custom background for it and stuff, so I might, I guess, vlog some of that or at least show you the final product. And a video on the bird, which you can also see on Instagram, but where'd he go? Oh, he's on the ground. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, like, leave a comment things you want to see. I have the ducks, the chickens, I have my big lizard, my tegu, and yeah, if you guys want to see anything, let me know. Alright, bye!